Let's take a look at futures this morning right now. The Dow is actually higher by 443. We've gotten a couple of Dow components. We've gotten Boeing coming out with earnings. You had a Coca-Cola. Right now, we're seeing a big boost in the Dow. And now the S&P has just turned positive. S&P is up by 7 points. NASDAQ is still pointing negative 197. We had a mixed finish yesterday. Down the S&P actually closing higher at the close of business. Investors are rotating, though, out of a lot of these semiconductor names. And then you also have oil pulling back for a second day this morning. We're getting earnings this week. We've got Meta, Microsoft, Amazon, Apple. Also, AI spending and the data center rollout is a big story. Let's bring in our good friend, SlateStone Wealth partner and chief market strategist, Kenny Polcari. Kenny, good morning.
Good morning.
What are you watching?
What am I not watching?
Yeah, okay.
Watching everything, right? This ongoing sell-off in tech, which I think is going to continue for a bit longer. But look, like you said, it's a big week. We got a ton of earnings, and not just in tech. We've got earnings across the spectrum, right? So you got financials, you got industrials, you got REITs coming out, starting to talk about the broader economy, kind of what's happening, right? And then, of course, there's the FOMC meeting starts today with the announcement tomorrow, which nobody expects anything. I actually hope that Kevin Warsh does not put on a press conference. I would love him to pull an Alan Greenspan, walk in, say it, and walk out.
Well, no, Alan Greenspan would talk. We just couldn't understand what the heck he was saying. You know, God rest his soul. He was. I thought he was an amazing Fed chair, but as a reporter, I couldn't understand what he meant. But you know, Nick Timrose writes that Kevin Warsh, he had said before, I want a good family fight at the Fed. Yeah. He may be getting it.
I think he's going to try to do that, right? Because I do think he wants to provoke them a little bit, right, to see what's happening. But I don't think he's going to get the support yet for certainly a rate cut. I don't see how he can possibly justify a rate cut at the moment. The odds are now in September, the odds are a rate hike, not a rate cut. And so it's going to be interesting. But yes, it's going to be interesting to see how that fight develops and kind of who stands up and who says what.
The great thing about Kevin Warsh from my perspective is that, you look at these past Fed chairs, they've always been held hostage to this dot plot, right? Like, we're going to hike 3 times over the next 12 months, and then they feel obligated to follow through. Right. Whereas Kevin Warsh is more focused on real-time data, good, clean data, and I think he's also willing to tune out noisy data, which just so happens to pop up because there's, a conflict in Iran and energy prices had temporarily spiked.
Well, they're getting rid of the dot plot, right? Which I think is great because I never really understood that these, 18 to 9, 12 people, whatever it was, taking a number 2 pencil, putting a dot in a graph paper in 2026 never really made a lot of sense.
Scantron.
One way or the other. I think it's great that he's doing away with that. And I do agree. He's trying not to back himself into a corner. He doesn't want to offer so much guidance that then the market says, well, this is what you said, this is what you have to do. I absolutely think a pullback, again, I'll say it, to a Greenspan type of Fed is going to be better off for the economy. We're no longer in the great financial crisis.
He's also putting through reforms in terms of not just the real-time data, which I think is unbelievably important. They have always been using data from a month ago, 3 months ago, that then gets revised amazingly, totally going forward. So all that's good. The only trouble is it's not going to be done for about a year, right? He put all those little study groups in to fix all this stuff. So my guess is he isn't going to have a very loud point of view right now. I think he's going to want to let things
I have a feeling Christopher Waller's going to have a strong point of view today. That's just my opinion. Go ahead, Kenny. Sorry to interrupt.
No, I think you're absolutely right. It's going to be interesting to see actually tomorrow kind of how it unfolds and kind of what we hear from who voted how and who said what and what's the tone inside the behind the curtain. We
were talking about the Jersey Mike's IPO earlier.
Which I love,
Mark.
by the way.
Yeah, well, of course.
Steak and cheese sandwiches at Jersey Mike's are the best.
I'm hungry now.
They are the best. They put peppers and onions and mushrooms on them. Oh, my God.
So there's an IPO coming, breaking news from Jersey Mike's. So they're set to price tomorrow. And investor demand is off the charts. They reported 10 times the shares available oversubscribed. And this is Blackstone. They're looking to raise north of $1 billion in this offering. 43 million shares, 21 to 25 is the pricing. What do you say?
Well, listen, it's not surprising that it's oversubscribed. I'm not sure that 45 million shares is a ton of float out there, right? They could have brought more. If they brought more, maybe it wouldn't be obviously so oversubscribed. But look, I like it. I like the idea. Mark made a couple of points earlier this morning that I saw he made. I agree with them 100%. And so I'm looking forward to I wouldn't buy it. That Jersey Mike's is just not a name that I would own. But I'm kind of excited to see how the market takes it.
Okay, Mark, since you were so right last hour, according to Kenny, final thoughts on this?
The quick service restaurant space is tough. It's very challenging, but these guys are they're head and shoulders above all their competition.
And they are.
Yeah, I mean, fast casual tends to be where I think things are going very well, like Longhorn Steakhouse. I mean,
Chipotle.
yes,
Right.
yeah.
Those are names that, see, I just don't buy those names.
Yeah.
So therefore, they're kind of not in a space that I personally would own, but I'm always interested to kind of watch how the market reacts to and there's going to be a good one because it's 10 times oversubscribed.
And Kenny just endorsed the product.
And there you go.
You know, what,
Cheese,
what else
peppers,
do you
onions,
need?
and mushrooms.
The man whose every investment note he sends out every day has some recipe at the
Yeah,
back
you got to
of
put
it.
that one in there?
Yeah.
What's on the menu for
I
today?
didn't put one today because I came here this morning. I'm on my way back to the Cape. So I didn't.
What are people going to do without the recipe
I
today?
know. I'll do it tomorrow.
Come on.
Kenny Polcari. It's great to see you. It's great to have you on set.
And you as well.
All right.